appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute, salute, salute.
Tell these niggas.
I have a special presentation today with the new series. Welcome to Battle Rap Legends. And today's first episode, first feature, will be none other than on the GOAT, as many would claim. Harlem's own Murda Mook AKA Easy, AKA the Logo. Now, why do they call Murda Mook the Logo? Many call Murda Mook the Logo due just to his past and how he was one of the first, if not the first, to actually start battle rap the way that it is now, with the angles, the punchlines, added and mixed with charisma and assurance in general.
Take it back from the to the beginning with you, bro. For the newer battle rapper, I mean the newer fans who really don't know much about you, they just think that you're
battle rappers too.
Yeah, that as well. So like, how did you get? What made you decide to actually start battle rapping, bro?
That was just what you did. It wasn't like a I'm a battle rap thing. Like, there wasn't at that time. It was battle rap was part of every MC's arsenal. You know, that was what you had to know how to do in order to be respected and looked at as somebody that was fire. You know what I mean? Everybody battle rap. You know what I mean? Eminem, before him and LL and Biggie, Nas, Pun, Snoop, Pac, Big L, DMX. You could name all of them. Jay-Z. That's battling is what you had to do to get a deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I was just about to say that.
I came up in those times where that's all you saw was battle.
That's a fact. That's a
battle,
fact, man.
Say 12, 13 years old. So can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me okay? Or yeah, so that was like something that you just had to know how to do. So it wasn't like something I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go battle rap. Nah, it was like, yo, you want to deal or do something, nigga? Go battle.
Murda Mook started off in the early 2000s, battling on the street corners of Harlem, New York. With him battling on the street corners of Harlem, New York, he started to gain a following, a local following. And with this following, he started to gain even more respect, traveling from corner to corner, from borough to borough. I rap better than you. Nah, you don't rap better than me. Yeah, I do rap better than you. Talking his ish. Until one moment came along where he ran across a legend, another legend in itself, a superstar at the moment. And from this time, this battle would change and shape Murda Mook's career. And this battle was against none other than Jay Mills, another Harlem legend that was actually known pretty well, actually on TV, rapping with P. Diddy and Bad Boy Records on shows like Making the Band, battling people on beats, doing his thing. Murda Mook will then battle him. And the thing that was so crazy about this specifically was once this battle happened, there was a cameraman that was there. And this specific cameraman caught all the rounds of the battle. And now a lot of people say Murda Mook lost this battle, and say Jay Mills overwhelmed him. Where you got this teenage kid going against this gentleman who's almost and pretty much established of who he is and who he was. Well, I say, from the perspective of Murda Mook might have lost that battle, but he won that war, because after that battle, a new form of hip hop was born. When I say that this battle specifically was so historic in the battle rap community, it transcended battle rap. And along with it changing battle rap and elevating battle rap, just by it being shown on camera, it turned Murda Mook's name into a conglomerate. And why do I say that? Because once this battle actually happened, Smack White, which we know is Smack in today's battle rap, the owner, one of the owners of URL, Ultimate Rap League, he put this on a DVD. And when he put this battle on a DVD, it changed a lot of people's lives. A lot of kids, teenagers, young men, even young ladies would watch this and be like, man, I want to do that too. And from there, history was made. Murda Mook went on to then battle other notable names, because then his name started buzzing. Names like, rest in peace, Party Artie, Loaded Lux, Sirius Jones, and many others. Now, during this run of battles, there was then another, Murda Mook name was so buzzing in the streets of battle rap that then the young fella at the time called out one superstar that was really, really doing his thing at this time, had songs on the Billboard charts, singles on the Billboard charts, albums on the Billboard charts, etc. And this gentleman goes by the name of Cassidy.
Man, we done went all over the world, man, trying nigga, and I'm saying, get a nigga to try to find a battle me, and I'm saying, I guess niggas ain't trying to fuck up nothing with their career number. I mean, all that shit is cool, and I'm saying, I went to your man Cassidy or whatever, and I'm saying, but, and I'm saying, he said 100,000, his A&R said 100,000, I'ma keep it funky, we offered him 20, and I'm saying, I ain't got 100, I'm a nigga from the streets, and I'm saying, but we ain't got 100, we had 20 for him, and I'm saying, and he did 100, we asked him about 4 times, and I'm saying, I guess I respect you, and I'm saying, you do what you do, 25, chill, you do what you do, I do what I do, and I'm saying, I respect you if you just say, and I'm saying, you don't want to battle, you focused on your shit, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, easy, man, holla at me. You don't want to rap,
you've been dropping a couple of street joints that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of niggas is thinking that, you know what I'm saying, some of the rhymes is aimed at Mook. Is that true?
Like, to be realistic, man, like, not even on no funny shit. Like, some niggas be trying to say shit like that to be on some funny shit. Like, I'm dead serious. I never heard of this nigga before until, like, a month or two ago when niggas was coming at me like, yo, you ain't here, boy, talking crazy about you on the smack. I mean, I never heard of this nigga. He never put out no songs. He don't got no legendary freestyles or nothing. Like, what is he on? Like, what do he do? Like,
you talking about what you know me from? What battles do I know you from but one? I don't know, like, dog, who did you kill? Honestly, like, who did you, what's up with you, dog?
This nigga never talked to me, man. He ain't never called my phone to none of the niggas that be around me. He said he called my A&R. First of all, full service, we only got one A&R. That nigga talk to me most of the time, so he probably called somebody up J Records that fuck with Alicia Keys' project that don't really give a fuck about what he was talking about, and they fleet him off or something. I don't know who he talked to.
We direct, we like, yo, man, nigga want to battle Mook, man, Mook want to battle the nigga, man. With this nigga like, yo, B, Cassidy ain't on that.
Hustler. Yeah, he called out Cassidy. Now, I know that back in those days, that was far-fetched. You would call out a superstar from a street level, superstars wouldn't listen to you because they'd be getting their money. But Murda Mook's name was so buzzing in the streets that even Cassidy at a superstar level had to respond. And with that response, he made a diss record talking crazy about Murda Mook, spitting bars. And Murda Mook kept going at him. The battle never happened. But what that did for Murda Mook as well was that blew him up even bigger than what he was, because people was all tied to Cassidy because Cassidy was like a breath of fresh air in hip-hop music. And for him to step outside the box to a fairly unknown around the world, but known in New York kid by the name of Mook, buzzed and took Murda Mook's name to another level in general. Murda Mook from this point would actually sign a record deal with Rough Riders. And he would actually start doing music, and he would actually be featured on, was one of the first battle rappers to actually go from the streets to the music industry and actually do well in it. And he was actually on BET Cyphers. When BET Cyphers was super huge, and you seen all the Rough Rider cats rapping, and then you see Murda Mook change the game. Actually motivated a lot of battle rappers to actually be big and to think bigger. Period. And at this time, of course, the gentleman that actually filmed his battle and a few of his battles from back then, Mr. Smack White, actually decided to give him a call because he had started his own league called the Ultimate Rap League. When he started the Ultimate Rap League, he actually had this one event called Summer Madness 2. Now, Summer Madness 2 would shape and change battle rap in general. We can do a whole other Battle Rap Legends just about this card alone because it was so monumental to battle rap. When I say monumental, but I got to get back because this is about Murda Mook. But on this card in particular, there was another historical moment made by Murda Mook. Mr. Smack White had called Murda Mook to battle another legend that goes by the name of Iron Solomon. Iron Solomon, back in those days, was super nice, building up his legacy as well. Murda Mook building up his legacy as well. Well, his legacy was already built because this was 2012. And once this battle happened, Murda Mook then did something that nobody had done prior to this in any battle. He had actually stated how much he got paid for the battle. Once he stated how much he got paid for this battle, and he told Iron Solomon, 20K. I got paid 20K. How much you get paid? How much Sirius got paid? This right here would start something. From this point on, the game changed forever because that 120K statement made other battlers look at their worth. How much was the league making? How much should I be getting paid? They became money conscious, self-conscious, worth conscious, if that's even a term. And from that point on, battlers started to want more money. They started to actually pay attention to their views. They started to actually promote themselves even more to get their names up. So salute to Murda Mook for that. I know the leagues ain't like that at that time, but it was something that was bound to happen. And why not it be a GOAT to create that moment, right? Transitioning forward. From then on, Murda Mook stayed loyal to the culture, was going in and out of the culture, came back, battled Loaded Lux for a second time, monumental showing. After that, came back and he battled another GOAT that goes by the name of A-Verb from St. Louis. Shout out to RBE. Did his thing there. Had a 2-on-2. Got in a little altercation with the 2-on-2, which set battle rap on fire as well. Where him and Calico got together, and we all know, shouts out to Briz Rothstein, but situations happened. But this blog, this ain't for that. We ain't talking about that, but that actually shook the culture as well. Came back and battled Tay-Rock in a small room when people doubted him, saying that he was washed up. And most people say in that battle, he 30'd Tay-Rock, which clearly he did win that battle. Unbelievable showing. Came back and battled another legend who was one of the pioneers of this thing too. A gentleman that goes by the name of Reed Dollaz. Classic battle, probably not to most, but it was still monumental just because of the two names that we've seen from the beginning to now. And then last but not least, he came back and he battled Geechee Gotti, which is one of the hottest names in the game. The hottest, if not the hottest name in the game of battle rap, which most people say that Geechee is the face of battle rap. Murda Mook then back on the New York stage in front of thousands of people, battled Geechee Gotti and won that battle. And I say that to say this. Why is Murda Mook a legend? Murda Mook is a legend due to his success and due to his due to being a pioneer and leading the culture to what it is now and motivating a whole bunch of other artists to even become battle rappers. Put in a lot of work in this game. Took the game many places. And if you start from the beginning of battle rap to now, and you fast forward to now, Murda Mook name is still as relevant as it was back then when he was that young kid on the streets battling everything, going up against people like Jay Mills, etc. So there you have it. I'm going to let Murda Mook say his words himself. Murda Mook, the culture gives you your flowers, sir. One of the GOATs. Battle Rap Legends, Ep.1. The logo, Murda Mook. Salute. And we out.
Murda Mook is the greatest to ever do it in this game, is because if you rewind the time from now all the way until the beginning of when everybody started to get into this culture, I would be from the point where you started to rewind it to the point where it stopped rewinding. Point blank, period.
I told you he was going to have the best one.
Period.
I hear you.
Period. Everything in between leaves. Think, hold that to yourself. Everything in between leaves. If this conversation right now was where we started to rewind time from battle rapping,
yeah,
and get to the beginning of when everything started, I would be here right now, and I would be here right then.
That's a fact. That's a fact.